In this video, we're going to look at the newest custom projects that I've finished up. I painted up all these different castings of Hulk heads. If you've been to the channel before, you may have seen some work in progress of these Hulk heads. I did a couple of videos, like starting the project and update video, and I started doing a live stream on Sundays, work in progress, working on customs. The last few of those, I worked on finishing these up, and I really like the results. One of the things that got me in doing this, never was crazy about the head that comes on the Immortal Hulk, the Marvel Select Immortal Hulk figure. To me, it's looks a little bit like Lurch from the Addams Family. It's a little too big for my taste, too. I think the Lurch thing really comes from like the poorly painted eyes, because there is no iris. There's a black dot with a spectral highlight. Tiny little black dot. Never was crazy about this, but I think a little bit of paint could actually make this work a little better. A little bit of dry brushing some green in the hair and repainting the eyes. But a friend of mine bought these great ToyBiz enlarged castings of the Face-off Hulk head. He got both versions. He got these, and I love how these look. I always love this look for the Hulk, and he got a set for me, a set for him, and I painted these up for him. That's one of the things that got me going with this project. Somebody was asking, like, if you don't do commissions, why are you painting so many heads? Well, one, I have a lot of Hulks. Two, several of these are for my friends. Like my friend Jason, he paid for these ToyBiz heads, and my friend Gary in the UK, he gets this one. And my friend and co-host to like the Work in Progress Sundays, Hulk Smash Customs, gets these. And all these are for my Hulks. And these two as well. But I did end up with two extras. I got two extra Ruffalo heads. So let's look at each of the heads and see how they look. First up, since we mentioned Ruffalo head, this is a casting of the Thor Ragnarok unhelmeted head for Marvel Select. My buddy Hulk Smash Custom was talking about how this could look really good on the Marvel Select body. Speaking of, let's go ahead and just pop that on one of these bodies. Let's set this back. We'll get a good look at him. With the build of the Marvel Select Hulk, it could actually work for a comic book style or an MCU style Hulk with this head. I actually like that for a nice little option. And we got the Screaming Face-off head. I think these look fantastic on this body. We have the Gritted Teeth Face-off Hulk head. I think these turned out really well. I saw Robo on the Foosh using water slide decals for the irises and pupils on eyes. I thought that was such a cool idea. I decided to make a decal sheet and try that myself. I think these turned out really good. I used it on these and on the larger Smart Hulk heads. Well, speaking of the Smart Hulk head, this is the larger Smart Hulk head. When I first started reading comics back in the 90s, that was the way the Hulk looked. I love Gary Frank's art style and Peter David's run on the Hulk. I always love this look for the Hulk. This Hulk head sculpt actually started out as just like this one. A friend of mine years ago, I painted up some figures for him, and for trade, he actually hooked me up with some of these enlarged Smart Hulk heads from the ToyBiz Hulk. This was from Glassman Customs, I believe. And I decided to resculpt the hair. Add a little height to the head. Just that little bit extra height to the hair, I think, helps with the scale with the Marvel Select body. But I really like how these turned out. And we got that one here. At mold making, I've gotten okay with it, and I've been watching other YouTubers and try to learn how to do better castings and stuff. And I stumbled around like the Craftman. He has some great tutorials on how to do stuff, like injection molding, making silicone molds and stuff. He had this tutorial on how to shrink molds by mixing mineral spirits with the silicone. When the mineral spirits evaporates, the molds shrink. And I was able to take the enlarged, I made a casting of my resculpted enlarged Smart Hulk head and shrunk it down to fit the 80th anniversary Hulk body. And things turned out really nice. Shrinking it down I'm not the best at sculpting hair, but by shrinking that down, I think it really improved the look of the hair. I love the size and the look of this. My friend Don Sawyer is really good at making soft goods. He made me some pants, a belt, and a tank top. And I'm using the shoes from the KO Juggernaut from this guy here. These are scaled down to fit the 80th anniversary Hulk body. And it's basically doing like a Mesco style Hulk. I'm going to take some cheap white gloves I got. I'm going to cut the fingers out and make some socks. So right now he's wearing shoes without socks. It's something simple as that too. I don't want to bother my friend. Like, can you make me some socks for the Hulk? On the final head, this was from a custom Hulk figure a friend of mine gave me. My friend contacted me and said he bought this custom Hulk off eBay. And he asked me, the head was broken, paint was chipped up. He asked me if I could fix it for him. Well, sure. I told him, sure, I'll take a look at it. And when I opened the box up, I was kind of in shock. I got this in the mail. This thing is what's cool about it. When he sent me this, I remember bidding on this, trying to buy this thing. I saw it on the figure reel. Yeah, they got the original customizer, had put it on eBay. I made quite a big bid on this thing, try to get it. I lost. When he sent me that, I opened the box, I was like, no way. That's crazy. I was like, I tried to buy this. When I got it, the ear was broke off, the head was cracked, some chipped up, and it had chips in the paint. So I had to fix all that up. When I got through fixing it, he said I could keep it. I was like blown away. I was like, no way. I was like, are you serious? I love this thing. It started out as this monstrosity. The guy resculpted this thing into that. That's an amazing amount of detail sculpted on that thing by hand. So now that I can actually decently make a mold, I decided to make a mold of this head. And I think it turned out pretty good. Painted up to match the 85th anniversary Hulk body. And it gives a very much of a Marvel vs. Capcom look to it now. Overall, I was really happy how these turned out. It took a while to get the greens to match just right. A lot of trial and error, mix and matching just to get the base green work. Then you got to work on doing the highlights, the shading, all the details with the base coating, the black on the hair, dry brushing. There's a lot of stages on painting these heads. But I'm really happy how they turned out and couldn't have been happier. But I'm kind of burned out painting the Hulk heads. And he's one of my favorite characters. I do have 2 extra Ruffalo heads. May end up putting on eBay, or if anybody's interested, just let me know. These things look great on these bodies. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time.